Okay, so what's happening now? Mixing up everyone's candy? No! I have blue ones! Give me back my blue ones! Watch, I'll get 3 blue ones. Nope, I get 1 blue one. Crap! I am just having really rotten luck in this game. Alright, well, gotta use... Wait, no. No, I gotta use Bullet Bill, because I gotta try to get some of my stars back. This is getting really out of hand. I mean, look, it's 10-9, 10-4. Pretty sure, even though I'm gonna be going the opposite route through here than the one that Hammer Bro just... Okay, never mind. I was gonna say it alternates, but I guess it's just random. And I think I've traveled enough spaces to put myself out of reach of the 2 people I just attacked. I only got 2 stars, but that puts a stop on the bleeding for the time being, at least. Good boy. Yeah, you're the only one I didn't get, which is why you're currently sitting in first. This is gonna be an interesting however many more turns we have. 10. We're only a third of the way through. It's because I took so long to figure out how the heck this board works, because I'm honestly not typically a big fan of the star-stealing boards, so this is a board I regularly did not go on in a game I already didn't play as much as the other Mario parties. But this is the last one, as far as I know, because there's no, like, star-stealing mechanic that's prevalent through 9 or 10, although that's kind of obvious because there are no stars to steal, just, you know, mini-stars. Whatever. This is one of my favorite mini-games because of the name, mostly. Also, the crossfire mechanic is kind of neat. I paint Misbehavin. You know, there's this board game I've been playing a couple of times. It's based off of the TV show Firefly. It's just called Firefly, the board game. It's pretty complicated and it takes a long time to play, but it's a lot of fun. Like, the wind conditions are different. You just get out in your spaceship and do jobs and get money and things. But one of the mechanics in the game is basically involves you having to pass really, really stringy dice checks, and that's called Misbehavin. Because it's so hard, we advise people not to misbehave. And so we always do that by saying, ain't misbehavin'. Wow, so we were, like, demolishing them almost the entire game, and then they came back at the last minute because I did something dumb and just hung around on the corner for a bit, but... oh well. And I am fresh out of blue transformation candy, so I'm gonna have to tread lightly here. Not really sure why Blooper ate the slow dice candy to hit a 1. Maybe they were trying to get a 2 or a 3 and just got really unlucky, like me that one time. Alright, this is not good, because I see 3 people all in the same area, and I am not sure where I am relative to them. Let's have a look-see here. Oh, it's so hard to see. Okay, I'm clear on the opposite end of the board, so I like the way things are going right now. Kind of want to twice candy, although I do stand a chance of getting unlucky and ending up right behind them. But you know what? Mario Party was made for risk takers. I just want to try to... I mean, I'm already very distant from everyone else, but I want to distance myself a little bit as well as free up space in my candy queue. Candy, thank you very much, and I really want to get to a... Okay, never mind. That was the other reason I hit the dice block. Maybe I'd get to the store in time, but I didn't. Okay, why are you guys not using blue candy? Do you have a truce against each other now? It's like, okay, player character isn't here, we won't bother devouring ourselves and stealing each other's stars, so let's just, peace treaty here. Ugh. Blooper, I don't like you. Oh boy. We're reversing. And I honestly don't think that has much of an impact on me. It means I'm not going to the candy store next turn, but it also means I'm still clear on the opposite end of the board. This place is confusing, especially when you're seated so far away from your computer screen. But I mentioned that already, so I'm not sure why I'm saying it again. I really thought I was going to have more to talk about during this part, but I don't really. Alright, I believe this is the one where the one is just in a central hub and we just have to run away from them, right? Oh, he does it with motion controls to make it more difficult. There are a couple of things that aren't made more difficult by being forced to use motion controls. Those things are few and far between. Oh, nuts! There's holes in the wall, too. Or floor. I'm fairly certain, and by fairly certain I mean 100% certain, that I've definitely lost this game a couple of times right at the start by not noticing those holes and just walking clear off the edge of the earth. Well, not the edge of the earth, the edge of the hole into that electric field below. What type of species do you think Berto is? Like, she's got bird in her name, but I don't really think she exhibits any avian qualities. She most closely resembles a Yoshi, so she might be a dinosaur. But dinosaurs are also, genetically speaking, very closely related to birds, so maybe that's how they came up with the name. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of what you'd smell had got electrocuted there. Would it smell like fried chicken, or would it smell like something else? Is that something really weird to talk about? I'm not entirely sure. Hammer Bro, what the heck are you doing? You hit the slow candy and that only drastically increased his odds of landing on Bowser and getting his star stole. Alright, this does not look like a good situation to use the bullet bill candy, and that's the only candy I have currently, so we're just gonna hit the dice block candy and run away. Lose money. Man, it's too bad that Coin Star isn't a thing in this game. So I'd be a shoo-in for that, at least. I just need to string together a couple of lucky pass-bys with blue candy, but right now I'm terrified of Dry Bones because he's full up on blue candy and refuses to use it for some reason. I swear it feels like he's saving it for me. Oh crap, had he used that candy, he totally would have got me, too. And now he's in the absolute best scenario possible, because he's on the same space as me, so... What I'm essentially saying is I think I'm pretty much going to have to use Bullet Bill Candy strictly to run away. Oh man, I'm terrible at this minigame. Let's see, which way am I supposed to hold it? Upright? I think upright. Told you I was terrible! You just flick the Wii remote upward, but it's really weird and awkward. Alright, Dry Bones, are you gonna be MVP for us? Thanks, Dry Bones! Cough up another win for me. Do I go first? I don't remember. I know I go before Dry Bones does. That's the important part here. Okay, no, I don't go first. Just thinking up my strategy. Yeah, be prepared for me to start looking at the map at the beginning of most of my turns, because this is terrifying. There's a lot of people right behind me. I think I need to land on a happening space to reverse things, but I think the best thing for me to do is just to... yeah. Oh, I guess I could hit a normal dice block, hope I end in that region over there, and that when Dry Bones inevitably uses his blue candy, he goes the opposite direction, which we now know is a total random crapshoot. But I think instead I'm just going to use a bullet bill and just straight up run away, because I really don't like being where I am right now. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll even hit up the only person who isn't in this area. What is that, Bluebird? They've got blue candy too, so that's not really a... Oh, boy. Oh! A 7 from 3 dice block rolls? I can kiss most of my stars goodbye. I definitely don't remember having this hard of a time on this board before. This is just ludicrous. I mean, yes, there is some strategy here, but I think I can cough up nearly 100% of these losses just to really, really rotten luck with both getting candy and where people land. Yeah, my only hope was him to somehow get a 6 or less. Now we're in a race to the bottom. Gonna have like 0 stars before the end of this. Watch, I'll sweep the bonus stars and still get 4th place. That'll be amazing if that actually happens. I think we're about halfway through at this point, so honestly, I don't even need a miracle. I need multiple miracles to happen simultaneously in order for me to get back in this game. Whew, boy, this is a bad one. Well, I guess it was bound to happen eventually where I don't win games, and instead of not winning games, I just, like, get stomped on. This always seems to happen on these star-stealing boards, where one person just ends up getting stolen from a ton, and I am not paying attention to where our arrow needs to be, or hand, whatever. Ugh. Dang it, I overshoot it. I'm able to go a lot faster than the CPUs, it's just a matter of surgical proximity? No, why am I losing track of my words again? Precision, there we go. When you're going towards the end. And yeah, a lot of us seem to have our hands in very different spots whenever someone scores, so that's a determining factor as well. Come on! I passed over it like 4 times! Like, how slow do you have to be going for it to count? This is a mess. An absolute mess. Alright. What the heck? I was in there, right there! What do you have to do to make this count? This is almost as frustrating as the clock-based minigame in Mario Party 6. Only that one is usually coughed up to, or chalked up to how bad your AI partner is. Right. Okay, everyone is at 2. Whoever gets this one wins it. Oh my gosh, it's really close to where I am. Oh crap, I already passed over it because I didn't realize just how close I was. Yeah, so it figures the very hard computer one, although he really hasn't been winning a whole lot of minigames. Well, at least we had some excitement to distract myself from the board game. Oh, right, the board game. I don't even know what's happening now. I just see people using blue candies and assuming I'm gonna have to lose another star. He was right behind me. I'll just stand by the side of the road and pull one of my stars out, so to make it easier. Oh my gosh. If I'm correct, I'm pretty sure that's the reverse area. Reverse direction space. Yep. Which now means that instead of being in front of us, he's now behind us. And I'm in front of everyone again, with no blue candies to speak of. And yeah, essentially I'm boned. Okay, I actually got the number that I needed. And not only am I going to be in a spot where I might be safe, but I'm also going clear to the other side of the board. With a monetary gift, of course. I've only gotten to go to the store, like, what, once?